Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, where today it is live in-game. Oh, I need to earn some points to collect these. Okay, cool. Well, that's good, because that's what we're going to do. The first Demon Coalition event, the first ever World Boss in Raid Shadow Legends, is on the live servers. I see my clan have been hard at work. A lot of people doing some pretty massive scores, actually. So let's dive in. The community, we're pretty much up to the... Yeah, we are up to the 1.2x multiplier. Let's just dive in. Let's see what we can do. What I'll probably do is set up the team. We'll see it running at the start, and then I'll maybe come back around turn 20 or so. And yeah, we're just gonna give like each difficulty a shot. I may not beat it here and now, and this is definitely something we'll revisit over this month as we discover some new cool teams. Maybe I'll do some budget team showcases too. We'll figure it out as we go. The first stage, anyway, is no restrictions, so this should be, I think, fairly straightforward. We did a tiny bit of testing on the test server, and what I found from that was, for my account, I think each of these different stages is the same. There's just champion restrictions, but I think the boss is probably the same. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it has different stats or whatnot, but it seemed... I mean, I did stage 5, and it was straightforward enough, and what I found was... the first like 20-25 turns, like basically the boss wasn't doing anything, and then he ramped up really quickly. Like by around turn 30, the boss was going kind of crazy. So what I figure is we just try to get as much damage out as possible. That's gonna be my initial theory. Maybe our teams are just gonna die, but the theory is do as much damage as possible in the shortest possible time, and I guess we'll see how it works, right? So I think Mikage plus Ninja makes the most sense. And then I think we should build a team setup. Makes more sense. I'll just slap in her for now. I'm going to put Ninja pretty up the team order. Mikage, the reason I want a setup, I am a bit worried that, well, Mad Hatter doesn't do the moves in the right order. I'm a bit worried about Ninja. Right, so I think this core, we've got decreased defense from Ninja, we've got weaken from Mad Hatter, we've got loads of ally attacks for Ninja. Like, that's the core. That is the core for the team. Now we have to keep him alive. You know what? I might use maybe Androck. Androck, it's a mythical. He's got this really cool passive where we get turn meter whenever we land crits, and he's going to give us more resistance as well. So we're going to resist a lot of stuff for quite a while. That should be quite nice. And then we need some sort of aura champion. We'll check out what other people did after this. I'm curious what other people did. One thing I have seen, actually, I have seen some people sharing that they made it work with Titus. That Titus teams are working, so maybe that will end up better. I don't know. We could do it some more survivability, or do I just want to go for more damage? Like I could just throw in like an Aphidus. Wouldn't be awful, I suppose. He's sort of similar to he's basically Ninja, right? But he's more AoE focused, not quite as good here. I'm just having a quick gander to see what else I've got that would make sense in this situation. We could always just use Donatello, just like keep resetting the cooldowns. It's not a bad idea either. Just keep resetting, keep turn meter boosting. I'm gonna try Donatello. Let's see. This might, I don't know. Maybe it's terrible. Maybe it's great. We'll find out. But we're basically gonna get up to, essentially, we've got loads of buff extenders. We've got Androck is gonna buff extend. We have yeah, Mad Hatter buff extends, Mikage buff extends, so we're gonna have like full buffs pretty much the whole time, and he's just gonna keep resetting them. Let's give it a shot. Right, we want her to prioritize her ally attack, then that. Mad Hatter his ally attack. Androck, we could maybe set him up like so, to be honest. We could set him up like 1 and 2 or something like that. But open with that might be fine. You could go like that. Is perfect. That's perfect. I think that's perfect. Let's see what happens, right? Let's go in. So the idea of this team, we're going to see if it works on auto. You could obviously manual this, and for me right now, I'm not going to rush into manual. Like, what's the point in manualing right now? There's no point to. Yeah, I think that's something I might do at the end to try to, once I've found my best possible team, and I'm certain it's my best possible team, that might be the point where I go, ooh, I'm going for my high score. Let's go. I'm going to manual. But for now, I don't think so. One thing, I don't have a ton of debuffs, actually, to really make the most of Mad Hatter's thing. We've got 5 Hex from Mad Hatter, Weaken from Mad Hatter, Decreased Defense, and Burn from Ninja. And then we have Brimstone. That's all we've got. But I think we're going to do tons of damage, obviously. We want to do 80 million, which should be no problem, to be honest. Ninja's damage is going to ramp up, so we should be good, I think. One thing I could do with this team that I haven't done in terms of gear sets and maximizing those. Ooh, I also don't have a way to stop him. I can... Actually, Mad Hatter and Makage's Mad Hatter's A1 and Makage's A2 will actually remove the increased attack a bit. But that might be a slight problem. He's going to get... Yeah, he's going to wreck me. Yeah, I'm just curious with this team. Is Donnie the right choice? I'm pretty happy. I mean, I think the Ninja... Mikage Mad Hatter combo is really nice. And then I think Androck is pretty much perfect. He's the only keep us alive sort of champ we have. And he's a very offensive one because of the turn meter boosting he can give you. Not 100% sure about Donatello. Not 100% sure. I do have the set that can give Fervor on Donatello. But I think we're going to have too many buffs. We're not going to squeeze it in, unfortunately. Maybe when the boss starts removing shields, because I've got a shield set on Androck for Titus teams, maybe when that happens, we'll get Fervor from Donnie's A1. I'm not sure. But yeah, we could switch up the gear on these champions a little bit. So, for example, my Androck, as I said, has a shield set for Titus teams. Wixwell, I think, has protection set on. But yeah, I could switch Androck into 9-piece protection. It would be quite a good damage boost for the team. You know, because he's putting out multiple buffs. He's given us at least strengthen, 1 heal. Yeah, increased defense. That's from him as well. So we'd have 3, maybe 4 of a couple of these continuous heals might be him. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. So we'll see. You know what? Actually, in this situation, Mad Hatter should remove some of these debuffs a little bit, and so will Donnie. He's going to miss his turn. So we actually will drop our buffs every now and then, on the faster champions at least. Like Mikage's outrunning. Anyway, we're absolutely crushing the damage. I will come back at, let's say, around turn 20, and we'll see how it works. It's a pretty straightforward damage team with then the Donatello question mark. Is it worthwhile doing, or would something else actually make more sense? I don't know. Well, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, so just a bit of a quick check-in. I think 83 million is, I think, the core goal. We've done it in 6 boss turns. Just disgusting. Ninja's really ramped up now. Look at this. 1.7 million, not bad. There he goes, another 1 million hit. The dude's slamming it out. And like you can see, the damage coming from the boss compared to the damage that we're doing doesn't quite match up, right? We're way ahead of him. Here we go, a little ninja ally attack. Beautiful. Oh, he stole the buff. Oh, he steals it. Oh, I forgot he steals it. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, he's doing about 1.5 million on the A2. 1.8 million there. Maybe he's still ramping slightly. But yeah, we're slamming it. I'll come back, as I said, when we get to some later turns and we start to die and stuff. Be back. All right, it's been okay. Wow, we're really still going. He has switched. Interesting, his stun target. I wonder why. But we're still going here. So funny. Yeah, I had a shower. I was like, this is taking ages. Oh, I see Ninja. He's now being resisted. You know what? I maybe should have put someone with an accuracy aura in the lead. Oh, okay. Okay, we've come back. It's starting to heat up. Stuff is starting to happen. Let's go. That increased attack buff going through, turns out, is actually pretty dangerous. Who would have... Steal it, please. Resisted. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got a lot of accuracy. He's got a lot of resistance. All right. We've come back at a good time. Well-timed. Well-timed indeed. Oh, that doesn't actually hit too badly. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. One slight problem. He's now resisting the weaken as well. Oh, so I guess Mikage can still extend... Oh, mythicals, right? Mythicals. They ignore resistance. But yeah, so it does seem like for me, for my account, around stage 30-ish, stuff is really getting sketchy. But yeah, I think I am right about the whole damage rush thing. I mean, I had a bunch of shower thoughts about this mode, though. I'll just talk about them now, and I'll try cut down the footage for the other bits. Part of the reason I went to have a shower, by the way, I was like looking at the time, and I'm like, I've got like only slightly over an hour to even record this stuff this morning to get it out for the morning video slot. So I guess it's not going to be out for the morning video slot, is it? It's going to be probably later in the day when you're seeing this one. I mean, this content's out for 4 months, not 4 months, for a month, for 4 weeks. Do we mind too much? Probably not. It's probably fine. Oh, there is some fervors out there now. So I guess the boss is, he's just let's see, when he takes a turn, he just removes our shields, I guess. Maybe he's just ignoring them, or maybe it's stage 30. I wasn't paying full attention when he ticked over to 30. I think I was recording it though, so you guys might have seen if our shields just disappeared. I'm not sure. No fervor for Ninja, unfortunately. He's just got more healing. Another heal. Actually, he still has a shield. So, ooh, okay. I think Ninja takes one more of those, he's gonna die. I also see our debuffs are about to fall off the boss. Once those fall off, they're not coming back, right? So he's outrunning them now, and is Mikage being resisted? Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, cool. We're about to die, and we're about to run out of accuracy, so... Yeah, it looks like this team is going to cap out around the 300 million mark. I think if we give 9-piece protection to Androck, we put an accuracy champion in the lead. Yeah, I mean, we might stretch it to 350, maybe 400 or something, but I don't know. Yeah, that seems about where we're going to be. Yeah, so you can see our debuffs have fallen off now at this point. We could re-gear people more accuracy and stuff, but yeah, interesting. Again, also potentially switching Donnie. So I'm expecting we probably die to this next AoE. Most likely. But we've done plenty of damage. 330. Can we get to 333? The full 1/3 of a million? Oh, we're still alive! Yeah. Donatello should probably save the first person who dies with his passive as well. So we should be in a reasonable spot. Still going. Okay. All right. Well, you guys get the gist. We're going to die to this at some point. For the sake of the video, let me pause it and we'll come back once it's done. All right. I'm right there, actually. So it's turn 41. Ninja got one shot by the A3. No, the A2. I think he got one shot by the A3, or the A2. I think the A2 killed him. A2 killed him, and he got block revived. So there we go. That will be it. That's basically all the damage. I mean, I'll let it run out. Why not? But yeah, so... Stage 40, turn 41, he's dead. Everyone else still going though. Cool. Okay, and stage 50, turn 50, 52. We're at turn 52, 338 million. Cool. 2,465 coins. That feels like a hell of a lot. Feels like a lot right there. But sick. That's that. Great. I guess it's not viewer replay. Let's fight again. Yeah, we got 1,000 extra coins. Quite juicy, actually, quite juicy. Oh, means I can claim some rewards. Ooh, look at all these rewards. Some silver, some brews, some gems, 25 magic bits, rare tome, books. We'll check out some teams now in a second. We'll just grab this stuff. Let's see what other people did. So let's look at just the general rankings. So we've got this fellow. Oh my god, he did 900. Whoa. Okay, he's a +4 ninja to be fair, but holy shit. Okay, so this is like my team, but just better. Insane. We had, okay, Jensen 76 here. Got 20. How many turns did that go? Look at that. He only went 37 turns. Only. But yeah, 37 turns. Holy shit. Oh, that damage though. Crazy. 28 turns from Jensen for 200 against her ally attacks at 3 ally attack champs and Ninja. Okay, and Androck. We've got sort of ally attack stuff, 200 million there. We've got 331, similar to me again. Basically the same team, but another ally attack instead of Donnie, and Toshiro instead of Ninja. Very similar. We have a Ninja team. There we go. More straightforward. We have a Titus team, 100 million. Cool. Another Titus team. So yeah, Titus teams definitely work. We've got 250. Look at this. Just more damage. I think you could probably even drop the Elva. Now she's bringing increased speed, which is nice. But And part of why I brought Donnie as well was increased speed too. But yeah, Shayak and Crocat. Looks like Crocat not quite so good for this. I guess the boss doesn't attack you often enough. And yeah, there's me. We also have got this team right here. Cool. What about in my clan? We'll just take a look at the first few. So 855 million. So Toshiro, Senna. I think he could probably ditch the Theodosia and do more damage. Although in her alternate form, she does quite a bit of damage. But I mean, I see she's in a PvP build in Mercurial, so he could switch it up if we wanted. Captain. Yeah, so this is like a Chimera team, basically. But yeah, Androck plus Senna, 46 turns. Yeah, cool. Chaos here. Very pretty much my same team, but he's got Senna instead of Donnie, and he's way more damage. Way more. Oh, very similar. Someone else used Donnie. All right, good. Good. A Cecilia. Ooh. All right, cool. Yeah, it gives you some ideas. What's the top player? Now, this is for all of them. S. Fidelmes is number 1 right now. He has 2.1. He's hit the damage cap. Oh, so Theodosia is in there. So Feral, and I guess you keep her in the alternate form. So Theodosia, Senna, and yeah, then you've got the Mikage, Androck, Toshiro. So yeah, insane damage though. Wow. Right, well that's battle 1. Let's see battle number 2. So for this one, it's Sacred Order, Lizards, Undead, and Sylvan Watchers. So first of all, let's take a look at what... So first of all, who's my damage going to be for this? Any really good clan boss sort of damage dealer. So we're talking about longer fights, ramping up. Not a huge amount, to be honest. We could maybe try Balar the Lost. Could work. I do think Podrick could be quite good as well. We still have the Donnie if we wanted. So Balar is going to do poisons, which is a very different sort of strategy. He's going to bring in leech, poison sensitivity. Going to ignore lots of defense. He might. Yeah, we've got this guy. Eilil. It's not really. They're not really clan boss. These are arena damage dealers. He-Man, Eilil. Predator does good damage, but he more arena. Rotus could work, but more arena. Nice. Again, more arena. I've got lots of arena champs. Not too much here. Little Miss Annie could actually be quite good. I only have the 1-star soul. I'm curious her versus Balar. You know, we could try the Krisk will give us decreased defense. So we have decreased defense Brimstone. We'll have ally attack, increased speed. We'll have Balar for damage, Donnie to heal, and to... It might be overkill, but again, the reset, it has that offensive value. Maybe Aestrid for a weaken. Do I have anyone in with a weaken? Which I think we definitely want. Not a ton of options. I mean, I could use Nell. Oh, actually, Venus. Venus would be perfect. Ooh, you know what? Dracomorph would be really good as well. So Venus would bring us a burn, decreased defense, weaken, poisons. Dracomorph would bring us decreased defense. He'd bring us poisons. Pretty interesting stuff. Which do I prefer? I don't know, to be honest. Draco or Venus? I think they're the obvious choices. Romantu actually could be a choice as well. Romantu would bring block buffs, decreased defense, weaken, block buffs, which would keep us alive a little bit longer. Let's try the Venus. I'm your Venus. I might have gear on Draco alternatively. Let's take a quick look at that. Who's got gear on? Venus. Venus is almost... Oh! Increased... I just spent fucking gems on something. Fuck's sake, bro. Yep, just take this amulet. It's fine. Okay, Venus. Venus has got Feral. I think that makes sense. Draco was in sort of random gear. He was in event dungeon gear. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep Venus. She's got Arachnelixir, not going to help us here, but she's booked. She'll do. Draco will do. Who else was I going to use? Yes, Balar. So these should all be geared. Krisk and... yeah, Krisk is in protection. Actually, lovely. Balar will need some gear. Let's just give him... We spent more gems. Give him Ninja's gear. That should keep it nice and simple. Of course, I clicked into something and it removed it all. There we go. So basically, take Ninja's gear. Gonna hit hard. Accuracy's a bit low. In a different faction from Ninja. He doesn't have a relic. Ugh. Do I even have an... I've got a Starstone. Okay, that's fine. Let's steal him a relic. We'll just give him an Arathi Coronet, I suppose. I don't know. Cheaper to steal a Arathi Coronet. So I think we'll do that. Little Miss Annie's one. Probably steal little... Actually, I could steal this one from her. I don't really use her much. We'll steal that. Cool. Okay, great. He will do. He will do. Okay, so he's for damage. Accuracy aura, actually, I think it's pretty... Does make sense. Krisk. Venus, Podrick. Yep, seems good. Let's go. Oh, shit. I need a preset. End battle. Edit team. So, will that work in recently used? Oh, it does. Glorious. Glory be. Include the Master Vault, I guess. All right, throw them in. That's probably somewhat the importance to keep him alive with Donnie's passive. But yeah, okay. So, Balar's going to give us increased accuracy and put decreased resist. Hopefully that will keep us going well. His speed is low, so that's the only concern. Will he maintain it once the boss gets fast? Probably not. He's going to ignore lots of defense. He's placing lots of stuff. Should be good. Krisk, he doesn't actually need to do that move. So we could just have him do this and probably just attack. He doesn't really need to do that. Podrick has cooldown reduction. I'm going to have him do 1 and 2. YOLO. Venus, 1 and 2. And Donnie, and 1 and 2. There we go. We've got double increased speed, so we've got plenty of that. Let's go. Let's see how it looks and all the rest. So, yeah. One thing, so shower thought here is I'm just doing this. I'm setting up the full auto team. I think it's kind of interesting, right? I definitely think it's a problem with bosses like Hydra and Chimera are good examples. If you want to manual them, it's fine once or twice. But I personally find that if I'm doing it every single week, it can get quite annoying quite quickly. The boss did resist him there, which is not ideal. And we'll be seeing how much sort of damage the poisons do. We don't have block buffs here, so hopefully we'll be okay. Balar should be exploding poisons and whatnot. Okay, there's decreased resistance. That should help. But yeah, we'll see if this team works. Might not have the accuracy on Balar. We'll find out. Oh, we've activated the poisons. It did okay damage, I guess. Ally attack should land out some more poisons from Venus. And the more debuffs Venus has, the more damage we will do. I don't know. This team is definitely going to be weaker, but hopefully good enough. We will see. But yeah, you know, I really hate manualing Chimera because I have to do it every single week. Now, the funny thing is, shower thought, this boss, it's like do it once in the month potentially, and you're done. Or, well, 5 times in the month with different team comps. It's sort of the perfect setup to manual to get your high score. Yeah, funny enough, my natural inclination, is this me as a player? Is it the game design? What is it? My natural inclination is to go, oh, let's just set up an auto team and let's go. Yeah, it's just sort of where I am, I think, at the moment. I generally prefer PvE content to be auto. Just set up the toy train set and ooh and ah as it, you know, travels around. Whereas for PvP, I generally much prefer manual and PvP and that control. It's interesting. I find that to be more interesting. Yeah, Balar's getting resisted a lot. He might be a problem. I don't even know if we're going to get to 83 million here. I mean, we probably won't die, but our damage output is certainly not too enthusing. I think maybe I've brought too many debuffs as well, because that Brimstone is not placing too often, which is a lot of damage being missed, I'd say, for free. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Balar, he's hitting reasonably hard. And it's nice to actually use him. I got him for Chimera, and I've not really used him much. Part of the problem is he doesn't have a good blessing, which is a bit of an issue here, missing that accuracy. But tis what it is. This is certainly a weaker team, but we'll see how it does. We've done decent damage. I guess I'll come back around turn 20. Well, I'll come back if we hit the 80 or we hit turn 20 or 30 or whatever, somebody dies. Whenever anything interesting happens, I'll be back. But you can see how this sort of team is working. We're filling up the debuff bar. Balar's exploding the poisons. Balar's doing some damage. And yeah, we've got all the debuffs and buffs and that sort of it. Oh, don't stun my damage dealer, bro. Not cool. All right, we're jumping back in. We just had Donnie's passive trigger to save Balar. This is going to be close. We're also starting to have the boss resist Balar. He might even die. Okay, Balar's still alive. I think we might die in the next A3, A2 combo, where I think we'll barely scrape it. I think we'll scrape the 83 million, but it's not clean. It's not great, to be honest with you. It's not great. Yeah, there you can see Balar is being completely resisted. So we are now in quite a bit of trouble, to be honest. This is going to not be good. Okay, Balar survived again. Can he survive the A2? We've got no leech now because he's being resisted. I think he's probably about to die, I would guess. Oh, the Donnie passive saves him again? I mean, keeping him alive is not that valuable, to be honest, because like, what's he going to do? Even Venus is getting resisted. We're still alive. We're still going. The ally attack. I mean, come on, fellas. Scrape up that 83. Come on. I believe. Increase accuracy. That should help. That should help. Chris gets up the ally protection just on time. Oh, Balar's dead. He's out. He wasn't doing anything anymore anyway. We need the Venus and the Brimstones. Should I... So I don't have... Yeah, fuck it. I'll run it again. We've got a whole month. The ally attack. This might clinch the 83. With the poisons. Okay, we've got 83. I think that's all we needed. I don't know if there was a different amount. But man, poor old Venus, she's got increased accuracy. She's still failing to land her debuffs. It's kind of nuts, actually. Yeah, like this boss, after turn 30, just gets insane. It really is that damage race. So, obviously, this team, way weaker than the other one. I'll come back with the final damage number. I imagine it won't be too much longer. All right, there we go. That was the final score. Hopefully, we got everything. Yeah, 83.38. Is that enough? No! Oh, it's 85! Oh, no! Right, we'll have to go back in for that one. What did other people use for that? Oh my god, someone... Oh, Phoenix. Okay, yeah. Alright, I don't have Incensa, but I actually have the other ones. Yeah, alright, yeah. That's a much better team. I forgot about Phoenix. Didn't look at the epics. Right here, nice. Teox doing work. Okay, yeah, so Teox, Phoenix. Teox, yeah. Teox, okay. 47 mil. Wow, Anax. Yeah, alright. What about my clan? What have they done? Teox. Calamitous Teox. Beautiful. Here. Oh, he did it. He's done it with Balar. A successful Balar run. His Balar's, I get. Same blessing and everything. Just better team for the Balar. Teox. We have Teox. We have nothing there. Over here. Siegfried. Okay, cool. And what's the top team? I'm guessing Teox. Yeah, double Teox. Double Teox at Dracomorph. Theodosia. All right, cool. Double Teox Dracomorph. Yeah, all right. And it's single Teox Feral. Yeah, okay, cool. Straightforward enough. Oh, we've got some more rewards to grab. Some brews. Some rare bits and epic tome. I think we're going to have to split this video, by the way. I'm not going to have time to do all of this in the one go. Let's go on with the next one. Ooh. Oh, this looks very juicy for me. Very juicy. We got High Elves, Barbarians, Dark Elves, and Argonites. So you could use... Actually, Cassandra would be pretty decent for this fight. I think he ignores Unkillable and stuff, but she could be good. I'm leaning towards him. Actually, maybe Varl. We could use Packmaster and Shayak. I do wonder, Shayak didn't seem to do all that much in some of the other videos. I might throw in Lydia just for the increased speed. I remember looking at this one. I do have Fina. We could use Fina. I also have her. Raka would be perfect for the Reviver. You will get, I think the new Reviver chick will be excellent here as well. Naldua is fine, but the new Reviver is probably where it's at. She's not that much. Revive isn't that good in this game mode. Like, you're not taking too much damage until you're taking loads of damage. You even go for another damage, to be honest. Do I have any ally attack? I do have Lanik. Actually, Lanicus would be pretty decent. I have Kreela as well. Lanicus is probably better. if I still have her built. We also, of course, we do have the Fina option, might be the best option. Maybe this. No other high elf for Fina. I mean, we could throw in, like, Incarnate or something. Do I need Raka? Probably not, actually. These guys are squishy, but, I mean, we could just go all in on damage. He might be in protection set. Give us protected block debuffs or whatever. That could be cool. So she'd be getting an extra turn. Fina would be getting an extra turn because we'd have a high elf in there. It'd be pretty good. I do have the full ally attack as well. That could work too. I could go for a full high elf team. Probably people running Solinar on this. I don't know. But yeah, this looks decent. So we've got decreased defense from him, weaken from him, decrease attack this time. We'd have block buffs and Lydia, all this sort of stuff. Let's give it a go. So what we're gonna do, we'll start it off, and I can just swap the gear onto Varl. I think everyone else is probably geared up. So for this one, yes, and yeah, surprisingly, Tatora comes into it. Probably not what people expected. But he's going to give us increased defense, block debuffs, perfect veil, his decreased accuracy. He's in 9-piece protection, so he's got 3 buffs, which should be quite useful. We might overcap on buffs, mind you, but I guess we'll find out. So you can go 1 and 2 and just cycle like crazy. Varl, I guess, do 1 and 2. Aphidus, don't metamorph. I guess you go 1 and 2. He's going to be reset a lot, actually. You know what? Let's actually set him up. I think Umbral Stingers is stronger. We'll go with Umbral Stingers first. We'll go like this. We need to give Varl some good gear. Let's get Varl. Aphidus has good gear already. Varl? He's got a Rethi Coronet. Can I afford to? Screw it. Especially seeing we just came short on the damage on the previous run. We might as well give him something good. And you, do I just can I just copy the ninja's gear again? May make sense. Just the best PvE merciless gear that I've got. Do I have merciless here? I'm sure I do. It's probably on. I've got some on Crocad. Perfect. Yes, take Crocad's gear. And what? I guess it'd be an attack, possibly accuracy banner. I'd set filters. Where's the Crocad? Where's the Crocad banner? I'm probably blind. I'm probably stupid. Oh, it's right here. Lots of attack. I think fuck it. We just go all out damage, right? Fuck it. Right. Let's do it. Yeah. Go with that. Sure. All out damage. Gonna run out of accuracy. To be honest, Varl, we're going to die from the lack of increased attack. But yeah, that's the plan with this. Boom. Varl will ramp up. I'm curious who will do more damage, Varl or Aphidus. I'm guessing Aphidus is going to be getting reset by her a lot more. Wow. Oh, she's doing it on herself. So this is the problem with Fina. For this team, presuming we use Fina, which I'm sure we probably will, in the final go of it, I mean, she does bring in allies to ally attack, which is sort of useful, but we might want to switch Fina for somebody else. We might want to play on manual to make sure she just keeps giving it to Varl or Aphidus. I don't know. I feel like when he ramps up, Varl might be stronger. Aphidus ramps as well, but he is a bit more dependent on multiple enemies to attack. We'll see how we do when we get a bit further. I think this team will die a lot faster. Actually, I didn't bring any healing, did I? I just realized that I don't think I've got any way to heal this team. Look at it. Fina's decided to reset Lydia because obviously all of Lydia's debuffs are active on the boss, so that's valuable, right? But yeah, this team will have very high damage output. We've brought multiple damage dealers, so long as we don't die. I guess I could switch Aphidus into form too. He throws out some heals. So if we get low, I guess I'll do that. I might have killed us very quickly though by not thinking about any healing. That's why I had Racket in there initially, huh? Instead of... that might have been a better choice. We'll give it a go. We might fail this one and quickly switch Raka back in. We lose the High Elf, the double High Elf for Fina. That might make more sense. I don't know. The damage output's extremely high. Let's see. Can we just burst him to 80 million before he really ramps up into anything. Because Varl is ramping, I'll tell you guys. But he's getting going. Ooh, let's see. How much is counterattack going to do? Same sort of damage as Aphidus. Both of them had counterattack there, which is always nice. We're not landing decreased attack with Varl, so maybe he doesn't have enough accuracy already. I don't know, or maybe just got unlucky. Is the boss immune to decreased attack or something like that? I haven't even noticed. Is he immune to it? Am I stupid? Don't think so. Alright, one sec. I'll just leave him to do whatever. Oh, he puts decreased attack if they receive. He has to place the weaken. Oh. That's a bummer. They should fix that with Varl. So he only puts decreased attack if he places weaken. So in this situation, he's got 5 turns of weaken because Aphidus is extending it. Which means that Varl cannot place decreased attack. Okay, we're definitely going to die early. It's a pure damage race. Right, all right. I'll come back when it gets spicy. Be back in a bit. Okay, we're going to have to take control here because we're getting really, really low on life. I actually wonder, he probably should do A3 as his priority, which I realize I probably got set up wrong for Varl. So I made a couple of mistakes in here. So he does strength and increased defense on everybody. He also does healing on all allies. Let's do his buff first. Oh, so he buffs first. Okay, fine. I'll just manual play so we get him up and running. Get the buffs up. Cool. I think we can get like double heals out of Aphidus, which is pretty cool. So this one, I love this move. It still does decent damage as well. Like he still does some damage out of it, which is cool. So here what we'll do, look at all that healing from Aphidus. Great. Varl's fine. So here we'll just do Aphidus' Nuka again, and then we can swap him back. So we've reset him, reset spaghetti, and we'll just swap him back, and should be all right then. We'll definitely hit the 80 million, but it would have been a little bit, would have been a little close. Slightly effed it up. I'm gonna reset Varl here because I'm gonna flip Aphidus back. Okay, and now we can leave it run, and that will probably do. I just want to make sure that we wouldn't die and we would actually hit the 80 million because I think I messed it up, but yeah, like they would have died right there. So I think simply enough, we just bring in Raka. We give Raka like a protection set, and she can replace him. And yeah, I could auto with Fine if I wanted to, but right, we should be hitting the 80 million. I'm not going to do any more manual stuff. I just wanted to make sure we got there. I mean, it's pretty close to them dying without any healing, even this early. I was wondering if they had the life drinker mastery. Looks like I didn't give it to them. So yeah, right, cool. They'll die pretty quick. We'll just take what we get and move on to the next one. Hey, it's sort of funny, I think, as well, to see the mistakes we make, or the mistakes Nub makes when not paying attention. So yeah. Actually, just something else I thought of here. So Varl, he places weaken and he places decrease attack if he lands weaken. Now, what I've done, I put him in where Lydia placed weaken and then Aphidus kept extending it. So in other words, Varl has Nature's Wrath Blessing and he's got an Arethi Coronet, but he's never been able to place any debuffs. Because he can't. Lydia's placed the weaken, and that weaken prevents his decreased attack. So Varl is actually losing out on basically his relic and his blessing bonus. We're super dead. Damage is fine. And he's crushed it as well. I actually think taking Lydia out as well would probably make sense. So yeah, I think I really messed it up. I really messed that one up. YOLO. That's fine. But I mean, we went all out damage. I think in some ways the better strategy is to just go all out damage. Why do I have a red dot? Did I miss clicking something? No. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, I really messed that up. So stage 3. Okay, Varl, Atharion. Okay, Lanicus in there as well. Oh, I got confused. Stage 3. We got the Krokad, Shayak with Fina, Ashnar, Lydia. All right. Over here we've got Yeah, Croak. I think Varl is better. I think Varl's better in this fight. I think he is probably better. No, he hasn't done stage 3. Neither has he. God, nobody in my clan's done stage 2. Here we are. Stage 3, 126 million with an Apothecary and a Tayrel, but an Ashnar. Wow. Apothecary. Who was that? I think that was Rackle. That's so good. I love it. We've got another Apothecary with Foley Bellinor. Guys, get your... Everyone's got Varl. Get Varl out of the vaults. Here we've got Hecaton, Garol, Xenomorph. You know what all these champions are? Worse than Varl, maybe. Oh my god. Wait, is that right? The #1 player in the world, has only done 2 stages. Holy shit. #2 player's only done 3. We got double Garol, Fina, Galathyr, Lydia. Yeah, okay. Well, fair enough, right? Garol, Ashnar, Fina, Bellinor, Vizier. Yeah, alright. Yeah, so it seems like Garol is the queen. Yeah, Aphidus versus Garol. It's not even close. I think they should probably make Aphidus scale better on fewer enemies or something. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's go into the next battle. I can't believe I messed up. Oh, stage 2 and 3. any that require actual thought. So what do we have here? Barbarians, Skinwalkers, Dwarves, and Shadowkin. So I can do Force and Spirit. So I think I'm seeing, do we have any Phoenix level epic? I don't think so. Oh, we could. Edward might work. Not the highest damage champ in the world, but might work eventually. This one looks pretty rough, actually. Maybe Mikey could work. Okay, he will work. Okay, so we've got the Mikage Androck combo. That's very strong. I could actually bring in him. Mikey brings decreased defense. Do you do a weaken? Does he do weaken? Does do weaken. And I have him 6-star. We could go like this. I see this guy could work. We need Burns, which is a bit awkward. He could work. Ragash, decreased defense. Obviously, I could use the chicken. Chicken's not super ideal for Demon Lord, though. We could get weaken with Newts. Newt might scale well. I don't know. Marius. Oh, can't pick Marius. This looks pretty decent to me. I think this looks pretty decent. So, yeah, we just need to swap their gear. But I think the 6-star Crushing Rend is going to carry kind of hard, I think. Recent use. Yes. My Master Vault. What aura am I using here? Maybe use Accuracy Aura, actually. Yeah, Accuracy Aura, I think, is the way to go. Mikey. I go 1 and 2. This is decreased attack and leech. I guess we want to prioritize the decreased defense. Increase attack. I actually think I want to prioritize this. I think I want to go 1 and 2 like that for him, and he's going to get some extra turns and shit. I don't know. Don't know exactly how he works. I actually think Androck, I'm just going to have him go 1 and 2. Fjorad, I'm actually going to have him just take extra turns. I think he's unlikely to die. So I'll have him just spam out block debuffs, increase speed, cooldown reduction, then use this for an extra turn to get back. This does literally nothing, but we'll use it for the extra turn just to cycle back. And Mikage, we will have you just focus on the ally attack. Yeah, I mean, we could have her focus on Silken Snare, extend our buffs, and expend debuffs. That might work as well. It basically doing more A2s might not be the worst thing. I don't know. We'll try it like this, and we'll give it a go. And let's just take Tholen. She's right there. I don't need to search. Tholen, and we'll give you Mr. Ninja's gear. Right? Give him the Ninja's gear. There we are. Thanks, Varl. Varl, you were an absolute Chad. So close to +4ing Varl as well, which is going to be insane. Do I have any better Merciless? Uh, Trunda's gear, maybe, yes. Trunda. And then I want, I guess, priority attack. I'd set filters. I'm guessing this would be Trunda. And indeed, it is Trunda. There we go. Yes, so we'll take that gear. And we will save this. Hell yeah. Here's a last laugh amulet. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just pay this. I'll take the Arethi off of. I'll take this one. Ooh, it's expensive. Less damage from bosses. Guess it will do. We've got an accuracy aura as well. Actually, Mikage's accuracy aura is probably better, isn't it? I think I'd say it is. So let's just set that up. 1, 2, and you can go 1, 2. Okay, great. Let's give it a go. I'm feeling pretty confident actually about this team. I'm very curious how well our dwarf's gonna work at placing weaken and stuff like that. There's a decreased defense. Back to the abyss. Oh wow, the damage on that is actually terrible. I really thought that would do a lot more than what it did. I guess he ramps up, right? Okay, his damage has been pretty poor so far. I suppose his damage is going to scale pretty well at Crushing Rend over the fight, because the boss is going to have ramping defense, so he's going to ignore more and more. He's also decreasing the attack of the boss, should help us survive a couple of turns longer. I don't know, we'll see. I was kind of expecting him to hit like 1 million on turn 1 with the A2, to be honest, and he did not. He's not landed a weaken yet either. I don't quite remember how his abilities work, so. Land a weaken, bro. Does he not? Let me see. I generally don't remember. Does this steal any buffs or anything? No, fine. How does this work? Before attacking, it's a chance to place weaken. If the target's a boss, it can't be resisted by bosses. Oh, there, he's done a weaken that time. I don't know why he did it on auto. He's popping off with the turns now. Okay, now he's going. Now he's taking charge. Yeah, I don't know exactly what was going on there, but now we've got the weaken. Now we're going to be doing, here we go. I mean, it's okay. It's okay damage. I was really expecting more, but it's okay. To be fair, he needs to actually be placing the weaken as well to ramp up his relic a bit. He'll do up to 30% more damage eventually. Cool. Right. Well, we'll leave it go. One slight issue we might have again, actually, I'm realizing, is Ninja kept placing and exploding burns, so he was actually very good at stacking up his passive. One issue we might have with Mikage extending the debuffs is we might not actually be stacking that weaken very much, because she's extending it pretty quickly with the cooldown reduction until a bit later in the fight, which is a problem. So that might be a problem with Mikage A2. You might want to manual and not use her A2 until like turn 15 or 20 or so, as the boss gets fast enough to actually outrun the debuffs. You might want to keep weaken at like 1 turn so that Tholen can keep placing it and stack up his damage bonus faster. Theories. Right, I'll leave this run. Damage looks good so far overall anyway, and we'll be back when we're done. All right, guys, there we go. We've hit the 85 million that we need. One thing I was thinking about, I think it actually does make sense. I think with Tholen, I actually think it's A2 ignores defense, doesn't it? Because I was just thinking about that, and I was looking at it. We get 35% ignore defense against this boss because he's level 350. I think it's 35% from Crushing Rend. Then we've got 35 from Merciless. We're up to 70. Helm Smasher, if we get that, which he has, pushes it up to 25% or something. So I think that might be what's going on there. Funny enough, if we gave him Nature's Wrath instead, it actually wouldn't help because, of course, I totally forgot. Let's see. So, he's ignoring 50. Okay, that's what's going on. He's ignoring 50% defense. So, yeah. He's way overkill, right? He's with 35 from Merciless, 35 from Crushing Rend, and then 50% from the natural A2. He's ignoring 120% defense, and that extra 20% ignore defense isn't doing anything. So funny enough, for me, his A1 and A3 are hitting as hard as his A2 against the boss because it's just overkill, which is hilarious. I mean, for any wave content, it just makes sense to keep him like this, though. But yeah, it's one of the problems. Something I just don't like, to be honest, that much about Ignore Defense is they let you stack so much that it goes overkill, which is I don't know, it's a bit weird. It's just a slightly weirdly balanced stat. Let's leave it like that. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going on. We've done loads of damage. We'll let this one run out. It's pretty simple and straightforward. It's very similar, really, to the ninja team, except we're using like Tholen instead of ninja, basically, but very similar. And like obviously ninja's a lot better because of the Mikage combo. Yeah, it's very similar, to be honest. But yeah, again, I think 2 damage dealers seems to be really the way to go here, to be honest. Yeah. Alrighty, so about turn 38, poor old Tholen went down, but we got pretty far, man. That's solid damage from this team. Nice performance, nice potential. Oh, looks like the boss is now also outrun all of his debuffs as well. So, yeah, okay, cool. And we're all dead. Turn 40. Yep, grand. Yeah, seems cool. Yeah, seems pretty cool. Right, Tholen. I wonder. I'm sure Tholen did more damage than Mikey. I wonder what the comparison's going to be, but surely he's a good bit ahead. Right, he's down. Androck remains the last man standing. I probably should have switched Androck into protection, considering how often we've used him in these fights. Loads of points. Yeah, Tholen way ahead. Good damage from him. Lovely, fantastic. Let's see what did other people use right there. So, stage 4. Oh, wow, okay. Tholen, Mikey, and Gallius, and 2 Mikage. So this guy took the thing about go full damage. I guess because Mikey does place Leech, right? Interesting. The Leech debuff. All out damage. Huh, interesting. Oh, that's me. We had, over here, we've got Tholen, Geomancer. More budgety team. Not super budget, but more budget. We've got Mikey, Newt, Tholen. Actually, look at that. Newt. Out damaging Mikey. He's with a Black Tusk, but nonetheless, that's probably, yeah, interesting. Yeah, so it does seem like you can just ditch protection stuff entirely and go all out damage with the Leech. Stage 4, here we go. Newt, Septimus. Right, wow. Okay, so max HP is actually working really well. Here we've got Mikey, Harima with Mikage. Yeah, and the Geomancer. The Geomancer's not doing too much. Nice to see Lugan in there. Ragash, Tholen, Harima, Black Knight. Guess for the increased defense buff? Okay, what's the top team? Of course, he hasn't even touched it. He hasn't done it yet. Right, yeah, okay. Granite in there. Tholen, Harima, Mikage, Uko. We did more damage than... Wait, did I just beat Crypto? Hey, I beat Crypto. I beat Crypto live. We've got the proof. I'm sure that he won't absolutely destroy me with his next go at the key. Here we go. Similar sort of team. Uzal in there. Harima. Newt's doing really well. I kind of didn't bother bringing in the Newt. I assumed that the enemy max HP wouldn't be that good. It actually looks like it's great. So, wrong on that count. Looks like Newt is actually the way to go. Obviously, I don't have Harima. She would have been really, really good as well. We got more rewards, which is lovely. And we're doing our part with the community here as well. Doing my damage. Yeah, actually. Oh no, I've got my point multiplier. Take a quick look at this. I don't know if I'm going to have time to actually do this fight. But what do we have? We've got Demon Spawn, Ogres, Night Rev, and Barbarians, Magic, and Void. Yes. We saw this one on the test server. And it was pretty bad, actually. I think we bring in Bayek. I've got a damage Bayek or I've got a support Bayek. I think we go damage. Actually, I think Feral would be the way to go. Or protection. Protection probably, actually. But we'll stick with Bayek for now. And I think the accuracy aura is good. Okay. I remember, I think Ugo could work. The block buffs. What does Skrank do? He actually might be legit here. Burns. Damage. He does have weaken. Turvold. We also have the new Krutraxa. Turvold hits hard. Narmo was actually not bad for damage as well. I need someone with decreased defense, though. Turvol brings weaken. Actually, you know, just Chalco might work. I'll bring in Ugo for now, and she can be our healer. So we have decreased defense, weaken, buffs. He brings leech, so we actually probably don't even need. We probably could just go Chalco, but it's a bit of work to regear that. So I'll do that later. We'll do a second go of this. I'm not confident we make it the whole way through. Any increased speed would be kind of nice. Very little for increased speed. The point is probably not even worth it. I could actually Vizig. I need another ogre. Oh, I've got another ogre. I've got Ugo. So he brings burns and poisons. Actually, not bad. Increase accuracy, increase speed, and he's gonna increase and decrease debuffs. Give us some more accuracy. Actually, he's probably pretty good. What's he do here? Oh, now we'll keep the accuracy aura. Okay, he's actually pretty good. Hey, we've got a kind of a full team. Decrease defense, weaken, burns, increase speed, debuffs. It's actually sick. Right. Probably just another damage dealer in that case. Thor was okay. Maybe the Narma. More poisons. That might work, and that brings us more consistent Brimstone. I think Krutraxa could be good as well. I do think Chalco could be quite nice. He gives increased accuracy, just to himself. Decreased speed, not very useful. But he has the decreased defense. He hits hard. He might work quite well. We also have Whisper. Could work quite well. Give this team a go. We'll swap up the gear too. But yeah, I don't think I have time to record it right now, but we'll at least set it up and then we'll run the team when I come back later. Yeah. So, recently used. Narma is fine for now. We could give her Feral if I wanted. We'll just get this chap into his standard gear. Well, not standard gear, but get him into Ninja's gear. He will need some accuracy, so there we go. And we do have pretty bad. Surely, maybe Thor's got some better Merciless on. Let's have a look. Thor stuff not even that good. You know, let me just roll this up. If it rolls badly, we re-roll it. Yeah, pretty bad. Attack percent, HP. Bummer, bro. Actually, this attack ring better? Raphael has a better attack ring. I didn't even notice that. My bad. Okay, and then this is the best neck that we've got. Yeah, cool. And then for this, we can go... Actually, do I want accuracy? I've got decreased resist. I'm just going to go attack. We're going to go all out damage. We're going to go priority on attack. Raphael. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Break all the champs. I think I have enough to steal one Arethi Coronet again. Which one will I steal? I'll steal the Tholin one. Yeah, we had enough to steal it. Lovely. I need one with a boss damage gem in it to steal and move around. But other than that, I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, I'll leave it on, but I might have to just cut back to later because, yeah, I gotta go. So, yeah, but, oh, sorry, of course, I didn't set, you know what? Yeah, definitely low on time. We'll set up the preset, and then we'll just run it when I come back later. Makes the most sense. So, this, Master Vault, please. No ally attack here. Actually, it's a bit of a bummer. What can we do? Not much. And I'll set them up like this. I guess it's fine. No ally attack doesn't really matter. The damage Bayek. Not going to do lots of damage, but it'll do some. Vizig. Land the burns, then extend them. Narma, more poisons, then blow them up. Ooh, he actually doesn't... I guess he needs to self-buff increase attack, doesn't he? He'll just do 1 and 2, I suppose. Yeah, that's kind of annoying for him. I tell you what we'll do. I don't know if this makes sense. God, been ages since I used Turvol. I forgot he self-buffs increase things. They should really make these last longer. Turvol could do with a buff, to be honest. He's such a cool champion that doesn't quite quite make sense, but he's not far off. And Ugo, I think she's smart enough to do that when she needs to. I don't know. But that would be the team preset. But yeah, I'm fairly confident. Oh, actually, do we have too many debuffs? We do. I've given us too many debuffs, so we won't have any weaken from him. Well, she'll explode the poisons. But yeah, we've got the leech. Oh, she puts out so... I forgot she does so many poisons. Narma. So we'd be missing the weaken. Hang on. Let's actually... Do I have an alternative to Narma? Like an ally attack champion would be perfect. I don't know. I don't think so. Skrank? Skrank might actually work if he's got any gear. Don't know if he does. He might be relying on the ninja gear as well. Bring in a second Vizig. Pardon would be okay for some turn meter. Right, so let's take out Narma. Put in Skrank. He self-buffs increased attack as well, so he's sort of perfect. And he is an ogre. It's going to make Vizig even better. Going to increase the debuffs even more. You could heal with that one. What's this do? HP burn, poison can't be removed. We do more damage each burn and poison on the target. Actually, this is kind of sick. What about Skrank? Do you have any gear on? He's no gear on. I think this is the way, though. Give him Relentless gear. Probably give him Merciless. Do I have another Merciless set handy? Hopefully. Don't know if I do. I don't know if I have a handy one. I'll have to search through my champions, I think, for a handy second Merciless. Surely somebody has one. He's got some shitty relic. Oh, it's going to cost gold to take that off, or Starstone, whatever it's called these days. Don't have enough to swap a bummer, man. Well, we'll just run him with no relic. What about this? Who would have Merciless gear that I could steal? That makes sense to steal. Trunda? Trunda, probably. Probably Trunda. Hang on. So we could go Turvold. And he could probably work with the Trunda gear. Because he doesn't need the crit rate. Because he can self-buff it. He's got no speed or accuracy. That's probably fine. I guess he's not going to land the weakens anyway. Whoops. And then we'll go Skrank can have the ninja gear, which feels appropriate for Skrank. You can have ninja. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I'm curious who will do more damage, Skrank or Turvold. They should both be good, though. So Skrank is definitely in 6 Merciless. Turvold, he's in 6 Mercy. Yeah, I think, you know, Turvold's got no speed whatsoever, man, but I think it's fine. Oh, we missed the block buffs. Okay, how hard is he going to hit? Oh, he's going to hit pretty hard. He's going to hit pretty hard, dude. And that will scale up with more buffs on him. Skrank's damage will scale too. Okay, I'm thinking this might work. The weaken is... Oh, of course, Skrank brings weaken. I forgot Skrank brings weaken. Yeah, okay. Skrank self-buffs increase attack. Turvold gonna self-buff increase attack. Turvold gonna hit like a truck. Hell yeah. So yeah, we got the weaken and we're gonna extend it. Like nobody's business. Now, it doesn't mean we're never gonna stack Nature's Wrath on this team. But that's pretty sick. Okay, cool. I'll let this one run. Maybe. I might have to cancel it and come back later, but I'll edit it in so you can enjoy. So be back in a bit. Oh, we might get hurt. Yep, first death. Turvold died. So Turvold is so slow that he can't heal himself with Leech. It's a bit tragic. This is actually going to be kind of close. You can see he's getting full heal there. But our team seems to be quite reliant on actually getting turds. Oh, we're dropping like flies. I don't think we're quite going to get there. We're so close, but not quite. The boss hit 30 turns. The team just a bit too squishy. We could definitely fix this. We can make it work. That's sad. We are so close. Oh, no, the bot, he's too fast. He's just running circles around us at this stage. Maybe Uko can revive everyone. No, I guess they were block revived, actually, so it doesn't matter. So we didn't quite make it, but we were close. Turvold did do more damage than Skrank. I think, again, we got this problem with Nature's Wrath. I've got so much debuff extension that we're not actually making use of it. But we came close. Okay, so I need to revisit this one. We need to revisit this one. They both ended, like, actually almost... Actually, that last run was the worst one. I'm a bit sad about that. But I've got plenty of points. I think I've got enough points with my bonus points that once we... I think once we get the full 2x multiplier, I probably have enough to get all the rewards already. But let's see. What did anyone run for stage 5? Okay. Queen of Hearts would be really nice for this. Thor did more damage than Georgia. That's interesting. Oh, that's me. Yeah, people struggling with stage 5. Stage 5 is the hardest one. 82 million as well. Narma, Klazag, Thor, Gizmak. Anyone managed to do it here? Oof, no. Yeah, stage 5 is rough. What about my clan? Here we go. 100. He's done it. Narma, Turvold. Operden. Okay. He might actually be, yeah, interesting. Pardon might actually be more useful. Just the turn meter boosts. I might actually try that. Just bring in a Pardon and a better geared Turvold. Feral Narma. Yeah, Vrackle. Oh, that's Vrackle's team. 86 million. Barely scraped it there with the Turvold and Georgid. Yeah, so Turvold seems pretty popular. Georgid not doing well at all. Krutraxa seemed fine, but just went in all damage. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. What's the top 100, though? He hasn't done it. 72 million only from here with the double Gizmak. 42 million. Okay. 200 million. There we go. Whisper. Whisper Skrank. Klazag, of course, with Queen of Hearts. Hogron. Really, really nice there. Lovely. 65 million. Chalco. I think Chalco's pretty strong. Klazag, obviously, very good as well. He hasn't tried it. Haven't tried it. Stage 5, 188. Whisper. Double Whisper. Narma, Klazag, Gizmak. Yeah. Whisper is something to consider too. I think Whisper versus Turvold. Be honest, with Whisper, because she's 6-star, maybe so much easier to get a soul for her. So maybe if you got a 6-star, she might beat the Turvold. I'll probably try both. And it's kind of difficult to get enough buffs for Turvold to really work. So actually, maybe Whisper is better. Anyway, there we go, folks. That was, I'm gone to the wrong place. That was the first go at all the battles of the Demon Coalition event. I think we did very solid on stage 1. We could improve it, but that's very solid and loads of bonus points there. Stage 2, have to revisit. Stage 3, we got it. Stage 4, we really got it. And stage 5, we have to revisit that as well. I think it's doable for sure for me, which means it's going to be very difficult for you. But yeah, hopefully you can pick up some extra points maybe on stage 1. And look, if you can't get everything, at least you've got 4 weeks to get as much as you can. And it's worth doing if you got the time. Whenever you've got time in these 4 weeks to sit down and give it a go, actually quite a lot of fun, I think, to give it a shot. So there you are. Let me know what you think about all of it. I'll probably do, in terms of more videos, I might do some champion spotlights or like budget champion picks, like the Phoenix, the Whisper, stuff that we might not think of immediately. Skrank as well, right? Varl, I think it's another one people are sort of sleeping on, it looks like. There's definitely a few champions for each of these slots, which are actually excellent, that people might not think of. So there we go. That is it. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. This is kind of fun. The big Uko. What's his name? I can't remember his name. He got buffed. He's still not great with a bunch of pigs. That's fun, at least. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Ooh, relic upgrades. Go away. Goodbye.